ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Surprise. You know, tonight's show is coming to you live. I am here in the flesh, and so are they out there, aren't you? Yes. And with it being live, I don't have to stick to the script. No, I don't, and that's why I'm going to tell you this little story. You see, it's about our Jack. Do you know who our Jack is?
Yes.
Who? Well, I'll tell you, our Jack, that's my youngest lad. He's only 3.5. And you see, I went to pick him up from nursery school the other week, and he was in floods of tears. Oh, the tears were coming out like that. And I looked down at him. I said, "What's up, my little chucky egg?" And he said, "Well, the teacher made us sing, 'Jesus wants us for a sunbeam.'" I said, "What's wrong with that?" He said, "Well, I want to be a football egg." For you tonight, and there are a few people in our audience tonight I'd like you to meet. Now look at this fella over here. He's the lovely, where are you, Alan? Alan Lummis. Now we gave him a lovely surprise, you know, but he, the little devil, you turned the tables on me, didn't you, Alan?
I did.
Yes, you gave me a surprise, 1,000 feet up in the air. But we'll see more of that later on. Then there's another bloke over here, lovely Gary Lilly. Where are you, Gary? Yes, I can't see you with the cameras in sight there. Now, me and Gary had a real brush with a reptile. And more of that later on. But more of this now. It's my best friend. And I want you to say hello to him. It's Chris Biggins. How are we this evening?
Terrified, Cilla.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're not. You weren't shaking. I felt you.
Yes.
I felt your belly. You never shook. And don't worry about it, because you see, that's just the adrenaline flowing.
Well, I don't know about adrenaline. Something's flowing, Cilla. I think it's all over the place here. Oh, I think it's a friend of yours, Cilla.
What do you mean, a friend?
Look at this.
Where? Oh, I don't...
Surprise!
Hello, how are you?
What do you mean,
Here is Boy Francis. Where's the camera gone? Boy Francis, it's gone already.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
For what?
For you to get up, if you don't mind, because we're going to... That's right, stand there on the rink there. We are. That's right, the rink. How are you?
Well, I'm very well,
Are
thank
you?
Yes,
Good.
I am.
Now, I've come here tonight, Cilla, because you know it's your birthday.
Oh, stop it.
Yes, it is. It's your birthday. It's your birthday today.
Well,
that's
how did you know it was my birthday?
Well, I know exactly when your birthday is, because you're exactly the same age as me.
Oh!
So this is Christopher Dean. I must say, the late-night horror movies started early tonight.
Why have you brought your handbag with you?
Pardon?
What have you got?
The jokes, thank you very much. I know it's your birthday. Remember, I brought some presents, dear, birthday presents. They're
For me?
Yes, for you. Whimsies. Just whimsies, but nonetheless welcome. Now, shut your face back there. Now, this.
What am I going to do with that?
Say it again.
I said, what am I going to do with that?
I thought that's what you said. Yeah. Well, this is not a girdle. It is not a chastity belt. But no, it's not. It's a chest expander.
Oh.
You see. Because, you see, it'll be your bosom friend, because, you see... Well, you're not exactly overloaded, are you?
Don't be cruel.
Yeah, never mind. All right, then, she's the only girl I know who's got two backs. The second one is this. There we are.
We have a second one?
Yes. There are a nice bunch of flowers for you.
Oh, thanks. Just hang on a minute. These are plastic.
I know you...
I've got a plastic nose that'll go with my nose. They'll last till your next birthday, so be all right? Is that why you got them?
That's where I got them,
well,
yes.
Frankie, I've only got 2 words to say to you.
What's that? Thank you?
No, get off.
It never alters, common as much as it is. I wasn't expecting that. Hey, Biggins, you know, we better hurry up because this is a live show, and if we don't hurry up, you know what they do to you? They cut you off in the end.
Oh, sounds very painful. Well, no, let's get on with it. Now, just to remind you about our phone numbers game. Now, you should know by now that you need a square like this, divided into 25 squares with the letters P-H-O-N-E across the top, and the last 5 figures of your telephone numbers, including the dialing code, down the left-hand side. Now, as you all know, if you haven't a phone, use the number of someone in your immediate family.
Yes, and you can see how your card should look in today's page in the TV Times.
Right, now, we'll be playing the game later, but first, let me introduce you to a birthday girl, another birthday girl in our audience, Jean Evans.
Oh,
now,
Jean.
Jean.
Happy birthday,
And Jean's 27, just like you, Cilla.
Oh.
And next to her is her friend, Caroline. Now...
There she is.
Yes, Caroline. Now, Jean and her friend Caroline are here because they wrote a smashing letter to us. They were playing the phone number game, but they got a cross line.
Yes, good old GPO.
Yes, well, far from being angry, they started chatting, like you do, and they found they were sharing the line with Alice Olver, who lives quite close by in Surrey. And we found Alice, and she's here tonight.
Alice!
Where are you, Alice?
She's gone out. Alice!
Wait, it gets better. Another cross line. So we've got Jean and Caroline and Alice, and they're joined on the same line by John Cooper from Leighton, right across the other side of London, who was trying to get through to us as well. Well, a lot of detective work, and we tracked down John, too. Where are you, John?
There he is. Yeah, hello, John. Wait, don't go away. There's more. There's more.
Yes, the GPO has gone one better. Onto the line comes another voice. So we've got Jean and Caroline and Alice and John. Remember John? They're all joined by Brian Miller. And he's come all the way from Mexborough in Yorkshire. Where are you? There we are. Well, apparently you all had quite a chinwag on the phone. You can have a good face-to-face chat after the show tonight.
Oh, you can, certainly you can. You see, play the phone numbers game and you might make new friends.
Yes. Well, Cilla, I wonder what's happening now on the OB.
The outside broadcast cameras. Well, let's go and have a look, shall we? Actually, this is exciting for me. What's down there at the OB? Have you got a... Oh, yeah, I wonder where that is. Who's that?
You're up.
Excuse me. Oh, look, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Douglas. Hello, Jack. What are you doing down there, love?
Pardon?
I said, what are you doing down there?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you.
I mean, where are you?
So am I. Yeah. Funny, I didn't see you here. No, I'm here at Clapham Common on the bandstand.
Now, why are you at Clapham Common on the bandstand?
Yes.
Now, why are you there, Jack?
Oh, you probably want to know why I'm here. Well, you see, we're waiting for the International Orchestra.
Are you?
So are we.
And so am I. Well, Jack, we look forward to seeing you later on at the International Orchestra, whatever that may be.
Thank you very much.
Well, we see you later, Jack.
So will I.
And I must remind our viewers, if you fancy joining in all the fun and seeing a first performance of our surprise band, why don't you nip on a bus and get down to Clapham? Or even if if you don't want to get there and see the band, get along there and sing. You can sing or even just be on the telly. So we'll see you then at Clapham Common. Get out there.
Well, I think I might go, Cilla, but in the meantime, it's time to play the phone numbers game. Now, firstly, here are this week's free squares. Now, these count towards your winning line. They're in the TV Times as well, but I'm going to repeat them for you now. Now, first, we have the middle square, then the bottom square under H, next is the top square under N, and lastly, the second square down under E. Now, remember, you need a line of 5 squares with the correct answers in them, either down, across, or diagonally. Right, over to you, Cilla.
Well, over it is to me, and our lovely cue puller this week is a lovely lady. She's from Cardiff in Wales. Tell us your name, love.
Pat.
Pat?
Yes.
Cardiff. Are you just a housewife or...?
No, I'm a hired clerical officer in a hospital.
Could you say that in English, please? What did you say, Chuck?
I'm a hired clerical officer in a hospital.
Oh, a clerical officer.
Yes.
And you're from Cardiff?
Yes,
Well,
from
there's
Cardiff.
lovely then, isn't it? Do you want to shake the bag and pull out the first cue?
I'm shaking myself so I can...
Don't worry, Pat, you've got me next to you. What's the first cue? And here it is. What is it? 09.
So, if you've got 09 in your paper, write the answer to this question in that square. Remember, if you've got 2 09s, you can only put your answer in one square. And here's your question. What is the highest mountain in the world? More cubes, Cilla.
Well, before we do that, Biggins, I must remind everybody at home that you really must keep your ears and your eyes open because we can't repeat any of these questions. More cubes, Pat.
More cute, Cilla.
Show me up. She thinks too posh. 08.
Oh, I do like Pat. Right, 08. Now, a golden couple everyone will recognise, but what is their hometown? More cubes, Cilla.
More cubes, Pat. You never said it then. I was waiting for you. 03.
03. Now, who wrote the novel Nicholas Nickleby? More cubes, Cilla.
More cubes, Pat. You haven't opened your gobs. Don't worry, you're with me, girl. H6.
So, H6 is a musical question. Now, which cartoon character do you think of when you hear this music? We'll have more cues for you later. And as soon as you get a complete line of 5, ring the number 018349090. But we really can't answer any other inquiries on that number. I know a lot of you have been ringing in to find the lines engaged. I'm terribly sorry. But once you've got a winning line, it really is a race to get through first. Someone's got to be a winner, and this week it could be you. Now, Cilla, you've got a surprise for us, haven't you?
Have I?
Yes, you have.
Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have indeed. You know, they're a sneaky lot here at London Weekend.
You're telling me, yes?
Oh, they are. I mean, they shove surprises in left, right and centre. And a surprise to me, it came to me. You see, they wanted me down in the Pool Aquarium in Dorset, you see. And they said I was going down there to do some promotional film to advertise the series. Well, they thought I was going to... Well, I thought I was going to be feeding the fishes, but thanks to that lovely Gary over there... And there he is. It wasn't exactly fish I had to deal with. Have a look at this. Well, Gary, we're here. It's lovely. I'm looking forward to my jobs today.
Good,
I am.
good.
Where are the fish? Send the fish in. I'm ready to feed them.
Well, we've got a few jobs to do first, really. We've got to clean the alligators' teeth and scrub their back.
Look, I'll have to get over. This is a shock to me, Gary. It really is. Well, where are the alligators?
Well, there's a few sort of laying about. There's a big one here.
Oh, gosh. I thought it looked familiar to my handbag. Oh, God, there's another one over there. So what do we clean the teeth with? That, what you grow of?
No, well, use this.
My goodness me.
Right.
All right, then, let's
Shall we
go.
start? Just
And
give
this
it...
is what we do, is
Yeah,
it?
give it a bit of a scrub.
Yeah.
That's it. Good, lovely. Great job.
Is that all right?
That's smashing. You can do it a little bit further up if you like.
Further up?
Yeah,
Ooh,
and then...
stop it, I like it. Ooh. Hey, I'm getting used to this now. I'm not nervous. You're standing over there, you see. I think it's wonderful.
Great.
In the back, where's the teeth? All right.
Give it a good Oh, he likes that.
Oh, it's going funny.
All right, all right.
It's all right, Chuck. It's all right. Your Auntie Cilla's here.
They were all favourites, yeah. They ate rats and...
What, they eat rats?
Yeah, rats and pigeons. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. You've got to clean the teeth. Fancy having bits of rat in your teeth. Shall I come back up there?
Yeah, that's OK. If you want to come and stand in front of me...
No, I don't want to.
Don't worry. Right, all right.
Oh, where do you want me to do it?
Just do it along the side of his jaw.
Where? Here?
Just there, that's it. All right.
What, I mean,
It's
I
all
can't
right.
get in. Oh,
It's all right. Just a bit ticklish. Go on. That's
it's all right, Missy. Don't worry about it.
All right. Do you want another toothbrush?
Let me go.
All right, yes, they're all right. All right. Oh, dear.
Gary,
All right.
thank you very much. And
That's all right.
which is the quickest way out?
Through the door at the back.
Okay. Right. Bye, Missy. Bye, Sarah.
You were very, very brave. Weren't you frightened, Cilla?
No, I wasn't frightened. No, I wasn't. Oh, no, I wasn't. Oh, no, I wasn't. I wasn't frightened, I was petrified. But I'd really like to say a very big thank you to Gary Lilly for being my such nice protector over there. Thanks a lot, Gary.
Cilla, we've got a heroine in the audience tonight. There's a Mrs. Anne Worksop from... Mrs. from... Mrs. Anne Thomas.
Hi.
Oh, no, Mrs. Anne Thomas from Worksop.
What
Where are you?
We've heard a lot about you, Chuck. Sit down there.
Yes, because it was 26 years ago, wasn't it? You saved a young girl.
Yes.
And you actually got a life-saving award, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you used to be a stewardess.
That's right.
On a ferry boat or a paddle boat? What was
No,
it?
it's a steam.
A steamboat.
Yes, a steamboat on the River Trent.
And you got your award from the Royal Humane Society.
That's right, yes.
And you were working on this boat?
That's right, I was
Going
stewardess.
up... What river?
The River Trent.
The River Trent.
That's right.
And then, Biggins, this is marvellous, she saw a pair of red shoes in the water and the sound of a scream, and you take the story up from there, love.
All right, I was below decks, and I heard these screams, and I ran up on the deck, and there were really hundreds of people about. No one was doing anything about it. And I went along the Trent side and dived in and brought the little girl out.
Did you take your clothes off first?
No, I had my glasses on and everything.
We've got a news clip from that to show you here, exactly how it was saved. And, of course, that young girl was Beryl Tong. And it's been many, many years since you've seen her rescue, and she wants to say a very special thank you tonight. So let's welcome Mrs. Beryl Slater.
All right, Beryl. Well, Beryl, I mean, you were only 4 at the time, I believe it. Do you have any memories of that time?
Not a lot, no. But I'd just like to say a very, very special thank you.
Oh,
it's lovely to
isn't it nice? Well, thank you, Beryl. And thank you, Anne.
Thanks,
Especially you, Anne, because but for you, she wouldn't be here today. Thank you very much indeed.
Cilla, it's your friend again.
Oh, gosh, don't tell me go back again.
Here we are, here we are. Return of the Jedi. Here we are. Now, would you like me fully...
I love your penny, yes.
Yeah, I've got knickers to match. Listen, now, what did you think this is?
I think it's something the dog brought up.
Listen, dear.
Oh, keep away.
This is. You're going to eat this later.
Oh, am I?
This is baking powder mixture because I'm baking you a birthday cake.
Oh.
This I am. You know.
Lovely. He's a proper little stir, isn't he, Cilla?
Yeah.
Oh, Pickles has made a fun of it. Would you like a little stir?
Oh, I'd love a little stir, yeah.
Oh, isn't he strong?
I've had enough of this. We're going to have to see you later in a few minutes. I'm going for a lie down.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh, I'll join
Gonna
you.
join you. See you later. I think it's about time we had another good look at the OB in Clapham. And my very good friend down there is Ed Stewart. I know he's standing by. Are you there, Ed?
Here, Cilla.
Ed Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me, Ed?
Just about, yeah.
What's the crowd like down there, Ed?
Well, it's very quiet. No, it's a lovely crowd here. The rain stopped and we're all ready because we've got a special surprise for you, as you know, Cilla. Well, it wouldn't be a surprise if you knew, but we do have a lovely surprise.
Well, what is it? Introduce me.
Well, let me tell you all about our very own all-star band. It's a smashing band, and I'm going to introduce him to now with Tiger Ray. The all-star band features on washboard Derek Guyler. And you may recognise on drums Jack Douglas. On maracas, your friendly early morning forecaster, Winston Willis. And on triangle, who else? Britain's strongest man, Jeff Cates. Now meet the world's leading spoons virtuoso, John Junkin. And now Lord Charles's personal assistant on ukulele, Ray Allen. And from the world of children's television on recorder, Tony Arthur. And still starting from yesterday's hand and draw on trombone, George Chisholm. And there he is on trumpet, someone who is vaguely like Spike Milligan.
Lovely. And I think it's freezing down there, Biggs. I hope not. I could see there. Oh, the lovely spot. Oh, there's Winston. They're very good. Oh, there's George there, keeping it all together. Oh, look at Jeff Case.
What's he got his...
He's going to try out. He's playing the triangle. He's only the world's strongest man playing the triangle.
Oh, I love Derek.
Oh, Derek Guyler. He takes it all so seriously, doesn't he? Which is smashing. And there's Ray. I hate him. We never get 10 years older, does he, Ray? And John Johnson. Oh, he's doing something with little silver balls now. John's got the spoons there. What's he blowing in his lap? Oh, look at this. Oh, he looks happy, doesn't he? Come on, Ray, give us a smile. Well done. Thanks a lot, Ed. We'll be seeing you later on. And I must remind you once again, everybody who's sitting at home who doesn't want to be at home, get down there to Clapham and join in all the fun. We'll be along later to do a sing-along. So we'll see you all then. Don't forget, see you later.
What a great band. Now, pencils and papers ready, everybody, because it's time for our numbers game. Now, remember the phone number to ring is 01834-9090. And you've got until 9 o'clock tonight to do it. Now, more cubes, Cilla.
More cubes, Pat. Hello, Cilla. Hello. We said hello before. Well, this is... What is it? What is that? 09? 09?
09. Now, which football club has just won the English League Championship? More cubes, Cilla.
Even me mum will know that one. And this cube is E3.
So, E3, this is a picture of St. Paul's Cathedral. Who was the architect? Pull the last cube, Cilla.
Well, before I pull the last cube, or Pat pulls the last cube, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Pat. Hasn't she been marvellous pulling them cubes? Frankie Alder's right. Next to you, Pat, you make me look as common as muck. You do. Give us the last cue, girl.
Oh, thank you, Cilla. It's nice meeting you.
Oh, now she's actually opened her mouth. Thanks a lot, Pat. EO. EO?
So if you've got EO, which king is reputed to have burnt the cakes? And now this is your bonus question. Now you can put it in any square you like to complete a winning line. And the question's a music question. What is the number mentioned in the title of this song? That's the end of the phone numbers for this week. Good luck. Get dialing. And now, Cilla, what's next?
Well, I am, I think. See, for a change this week, it's been me who's been flying about all over the place. And I really do mean flying. Look what happened when I visited RAF Waddington in Lincolnshire. I'd like you to meet three fellas from the Lancaster bomber crew. Now, these lads here have not met since 1945 until today. Look at that. And the reason why they're here, see, they're here to help me surprise the pilot of their Lancaster bomber, Alan Lummis. Now, lads, you're all here. All your names. You've all got to tell your names and where you're from, starting from you up the end there.
Well, I'm Andre Desjardins from Kingston.
Andre Dujardin. Can you speak French?
I peu pas beaucoup.
What did you say?
A little bit, but not much.
Oh, well, I think you're lovely, Andre. And what about you there in the middle, sir?
Yeah, my name is John Cole. I'm from Cilla in Ontario in Canada.
Oh.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for having me over here for this reunion.
Oh, just keep on talking, John. Doesn't he sound sexy? John. And what about you on the end?
Well, I'm Arthur Wilson-Holm, and I'm from Basildon in Essex.
After them too, those posh names. And you're Arthur.
Well, I come from your neck of the woods, actually. I originated in Manchester, but I don't support Liverpool, anyway.
Now, that's not nice. That's not... We'll send you back to Manchester. We'll keep you, John, from Canada, then. And what about your pilot, Alan Lummis? I mean, how long did you fly with him, Arthur?
About 2.5 years altogether. He was a terrific pilot. That's the reason we're here today, really.
Yes. And Andre, I mean, how did you get picked for his crew?
Well, when you finish your training and you're going to operational, all of us, that's the navigators, the wireless ops, and the gunners, and the engineers, all go in to this room with your logbook. So we saw this flight sergeant. I said, here, flight. I said, do you want a couple of good gunners? So he said, yeah, I could do with a couple of good gunners. All I want now is a navigator. So I said, well, there's 3 navigators over there. They're Canadians. I said, 3 together. I said, let's go and ask them. So I went over and I said, come on, fellas, we want a navigator. So Johnny said, well, he said, we've got to be separated, I expect sometime or other. So I'll tell you what to do. He said, I'll toss up to see who wins. He tossed, he won, he's in our crew. And you've still got the coin, haven't you, John?
Oh,
yeah. You've still got the coin he tossed up with.
An Irish penny.
An Irish penny. Yeah. Oh, that's marvellous. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, you old sentimental thing, you. Great, John. Must be worth a fortune to you.
It is, sentimentally.
Well, we've got 1 or 2 surprises for your skipper, Alan Lummis. And one is, with courtesy from the Royal Air Force, we're going to give him a flight in the Lancaster, and we want you 3 lads to be there on the ground to greet him when he lands.
Oh, this will be lovely. We haven't seen him.
Can't wait. Tell me, Alan, you were a pilot on a Lancaster bomber during the last war.
Yes. 1944 and 45, I was flying Lancasters.
And how old were you then?
Well, when I went on to Lancasters, I was 21.
21? Mm-hmm. And what about your crew? Did you pick your own crew on these things, or,
I had a great crew.
Can you actually remember the names of your crew?
Oh, yes. Johnny Cole, the navigator, Andy Dujardin, the mid-upper, Bill Whiteman, the tail gunner, Art Woolstonholme, the wireless operator.
Really? And how long is it since you've seen all your crew?
Well, it's a long time. It's a long time.
A long, long time. How many years?
Well, we gradually drifted apart as the war finished. Things happened very quickly, you know, when the war was over and all the flying just almost stopped.
Well, the city of Lincoln is the one and only Lancaster still flying with the Royal Air Force. And Alan, she's about due in any minute now, so would you like to watch her come in with me and bring back happy memories, perhaps?
Oh, I will too.
Oh, look, and there she comes over there.
Yes, it makes the hair on the back of your neck curl up when you hear those 4 Merlins.
What's a Merlin?
That are the engines. 4 of them.
Still flying, eh?
Lovely. Just lovely. And all those sounds and noises. And the smells when you get close to them.
Did you ever do any victory rolls in them?
Not in that one, no. We used to corkscrew those to get away from night fighters. And I went out with, I think it was an Australian staff pilot, and he said, all right, do your, standard corkscrew. And I did it, and he said, oh, that's not going to get rid of anything. So I thought, the Australian's going to tell me how to fly this thing. So he said, right, now, do it as if you mean it. Well, OK, so we did the next one, and I got help, but I got back because we'd blown all the perspex out of the rear turret.
Oh, look at that. Well, Alan, we've got a nice surprise for you now because we've arranged with the Royal Air Force for you to have a short flight in that Lancaster.
Oh, that's great.
Tell us.
That's marvellous.
Will you go?
Only if you come too.
Coming? No. I told you I hate flying.
There's nothing to it.
I can hear you, Cilla.
It's audible up here. I'm so lonely. I'm sitting on my own. It's ever so windy. I don't know where the wind's coming from, but I know where it's going to.
Yes, Cilla.
How long were you cooped up in one of these things for?
Oh, anywhere between 4.5 and, let's say, about 11 hours. The average sortie to the Ruhr, say, was about 5.5 hours by the time you got down again.
Oh, my gosh. I can't wait till my feet touch the ground. I presume I'm sitting where they used to fire the bullets. I'm right at the tail end of the plane. Is that right, Alan?
You're in the mid-upper turret. That one was to protect the rear sides and from above. The rear gunner sat between, you can see him straight ahead of you, looking aft, between the tails. He looked over absolutely nothing. He had nothing below him.
Do you know, I'd rather go on a Blackpool Big Dipper any time. I don't like it up here. Where did you used to sit, Alan?
Flying, I sat in the left-hand seat up front here. Of course, in an operational aircraft, there is only one set of controls and one pilot. And from that point of view, the first thing I did when I was given command of a Lancaster was make sure that 3 or 4 other people in the crew knew how to fly the thing in case anything happened to me, because I wanted to get home too.
Alan, it's ever so noisy up here, and it's quite cold too. Was it ever so cold?
Well, the heating system on the Lancaster was never very good. It either roasted the wireless operator or froze everybody else. You could never hit a happy medium. So we just used to rely on the right clothes for the job.
And what other problems did you have to cope with, Alan?
but maybe knowing where the hell we were all the time.
Well, Alan, when I see one of those old war films now with the Lancasters in, I'll always think of you and how brave you were. I don't know how you did it.
I think I really joined the Air Force because, well, I thought it was safer up here. It feels absolutely marvellous. I just wonder what's been going on in between all those years. It just seems like yesterday.
Oh. Alan! All right.
Marvellous.
So you had a nice surprise?
Oh, absolutely wonderful.
How'd you like to meet a few of your members of your crew that you were telling me about?
That's great. Oh, my God, look at them.
John, Andy and Arthur.
Oh, Johnny, Andy. Oh, God, this is absolutely... Do you know, it's a funny thing. Yeah.
Remember, don't get down.
Give us a hand, eh?
Oh, it's for kids.
Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy. You
dear,
made it.
dear.
We thought you were lost. We thought you were lost up there without me.
This is absolutely... All the way from Canada?
Yeah, especially to see you.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
isn't that wonderful?
Do you know, there's been things happening, and I had a funny feeling, but to see you here like this... Wonderful. But I tell you what, do you remember when we were called up for an op, and then it was cancelled, and this went on about 3 times.
That's right. Yeah.
And about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they said, well, all right, fellas, stand down, it won't be on tonight. And about an hour and a half later, I happened to be looking at the mess notice boards, and it was back on again. Yeah. And you'd all bogged off to town into Ely. I had to go all round all the pubs in Ely to find you. And I had to have a half in each and have a quick look round. And I couldn't stand by the time I found you.
We're all very proud of you for what you did in the last
Well, we
war.
was young.
And we're only happy that we were able to bring you all together again today.
Well, it's been absolutely wonderful.
Really.
I just can't believe it. I just...
It's out the blue.
Memorial flight. And not forgetting, of course, but I must remind you that these men had not seen each other for 40 years. Isn't that right, Alan?
That's right, Cilla, yeah.
Yes, and you brought it all, you made it all come true. Thanks a lot, Alan. You were absolutely super on there, wasn't he?
Oh, hey up, Cilla. Here's your friend again.
Don't tell me.
Yes,
no,
here he is.
Oh, dear. Oh, Cilla. Oh, I think I've got myself into trouble. The thing is...
Put a bun in the oven.
I think this damn thing's going to take off in a minute. Look at it. I mean, it keeps rising. It's rising beyond recall.
Frank, you put too much yeast in it.
I only put a packet.
Well, you're only supposed to put a pinch.
A pinch? Oh, foolish nonsense. All right, then, I'll go knock it. I'll give it a good battering. With a sledgehammer. Don't worry, though. I'll knock it into shape. Don't you worry. Now, all right? All right, then carry on with the chaos. Go on.
I think you better take a break. See you in a moment. This card in. Apparently earlier I read out what a lot of you thought was a different number, but I'm afraid we have to go with that. What's called out. I'm sorry, we have to go with that number.
Well, now listen, I've got the runners-up here, Cilla, of last week's competition, our phone game, and they were David Baker of Crayford and Colin Westbrook of London, who both win portable TV sets.
Oh, yes. Tonight's winner of our surprise prize is a Ruth Waring from Bingley in Yorkshire, and she's sitting in the audience tonight with her fiancé Stephen Priestley, and there they are on the front row. Welcome to the show. tell you, Ruth is getting married this July, aren't you, Ruth?
That's right, yes.
To Stephen, of course. So your surprise prize, and I know you'll be surprised by it, is going to be the most marvellous trousseau you've ever had. And that includes the whole shaboom, from the toesies right up to the headsies, all right? And I'm sorry, girls, you can't have a look at the trousseau. You can't have a look at the frock because, see, Stephen's sitting there and it's bad luck, isn't it, if you show the frock? Yes. But I've seen it and it's absolutely lovely. Good luck and may God bless you for the future. Of film for you, haven't we, Biggins?
We certainly have, Cilla. The other day, I went out to spring a surprise on somebody. Take a look at this. Hello, I'm going to surprise a man called Jonathan Seaward at the Chelsea Flower Show today. Now, Jonathan wrote to us about letting off steam against joggers. Now, he's fed up with joggers pounding up and down his street, so much that he can't get out of his own front door. So, I've been talking to his wife, Lorraine. She's given me a picture, and we've arranged to meet them here today secretly. So, come with me, let's try and find them. Jonathan Seaward, I do believe. Hello, how nice to see you. Now, you wrote to us, wanted to let off steam, is that right?
Absolutely right.
Against some joggers, is that right?
That's right.
Now,
yeah.
why did you like joggers?
Well, they bash into you on the pavement, they cram you out, they think that, you know, the pavement belongs to them, that they're the only one who have any right to sort of do this kind of thing. They just knock you over.
Right.
You know.
Well, it's your chance to do something about it. Come on, here we go. Come on, Lorraine.
I'll get them. Can I speak to Ted Moles, please? Ted, have you still got that sheepdog? Those are the ones. Reckon you can do anything about it?
No trouble at all, Jonathan. Meg'll sort him out for you, won't you?
There they are, Ted.
I'll get him in for you, Jonathan. Look back, Meg. Come by. Come by. Sit. Daddy. Come by. On your feet. Daddy. Come by. Come by. Daddy. Get on. Sit. Daddy. Look back, Meg. Sit. That'll do. There you are, boss. I've got them in the pen for you.
And the Grenadier Guards, that's who we borrowed the joggers from, didn't we, Biggins?
We sent it, and Cilla, I've just heard we've got a winner on the line.
Oh, this is exciting. It's live, you see. Oh, that's cleared me sinuses. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, it's a gentleman as well. Well, surprise, you've won our phone numbers game.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us your name?
My name's John Bridger.
John Bridger. Where do you live, John?
In Carshalton.
Pardon?
Surrey.
Oh, you live in Surrey?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you haven't got far to come to the show next week, have you?
No, as long as I can get a babysitter.
I'll babysit. I love babies. I'll do the show from your house.
Well,
we all look forward to seeing you on the show next week, then.
All right, thanks very much.
All right, love.
See you soon.
Ta-ra, then.
Bye.
Ta-ra. Isn't that good, Biggins?
how's the band going?
Well, let's go and find out, because by this time they should all be there. Ed Stewart, are you there,
Yes,
love?
we're here, Cilla.
Oh, that sounds healthy. That sounds healthy. What's the crowd like there, Ed?
I can't hear a word, and there are good shots here.
What's the crowd like?
The crowd is quiet as ever, Cilla, yes, quiet as ever. Even the rain hasn't dampened their enthusiasm, because they tell me they're marvellous singers here.
Well, that's good. We look forward to the sing-along. In the meantime, can I have a chat with one or two of the band?
Only as long as you promise to join in with us. But let me say hello to George Chisholm. George, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
And it's a nice quiet crowd for us tonight, isn't it?
Oh, lovely. I love them all.
Do you?
Yes.
Can you hear yourself play?
Pardon?
George, you must be the only professional musician sitting amongst that lot. Is that right?
You want the money in the post?
And Ray Allen, I can see Ray Allen up there.
Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Go on, Ray.
You have surprised us this evening.
Go on,
I mean,
love.
you've surprised me. I've never seen you playing a banjo
There's so
before.
many people here, and
I'll go forward.
Like mad.
Well, I must tell you, I've only ever seen you with your hand up a dummy. I've never seen you playing the banjo.
We'll have a word with Spike now, Cilla.
Oh, Spike, the love Spike. We didn't see at your rehearsals, but we can see you now. How do you feel, Spike?
I could feel you very well. I'm alive and well and living in terror at Clapham Common.
Well, Spike and everybody in the band, we're all looking forward to you playing, and indeed the sing-along. Are we ready to go, Ed?
We're all ready to go, Cilla. They're the best audience we've had here tonight, and we're going to sing Yellow Submarine. 1, 2. All together now.
Finish this show without singing a very special song to you, could we? No.
Oh, no. What song is that?
Here we go.
Pardon?
Where are my candles?
Well, I tried to light them, dear. I did my best to light them, but the heat drove me away. It was an inferno. But many happy returns of the day, my darling.
Thank you for this marvellous birthday I've had.
Oh, look. Where's Jean? Let's have Jean come down.
Well, there's only one thing to say. Good night. God bless.
Bye.